Sriranjani ma'am.
Sir, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Namaste, sir.
Ma'am, you can check your share screen, ma'am. Let us check.
Okay, sir. I'll just try to share it.
Yeah, nobody is there.
Yeah, big chat. Audio mute.
Jasmine, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon. I request the fellow participant kindly mute yourself after joining. Sriranjani, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, ma'am, we can check your slides, ma'am. You can
Sir, I'm
start
trying
sharing.
to share from this, but it's not getting shared.
That's
Sir,
why I'm asking.
Sir, I'm
That's why
just
I'm
trying to
asking.
share from this system. It is not. So
That's why I'm asking.
I'm trying to
Now
share
you
it
try,
from
ma'am.
one more system, sir. Just give.
No, ma'am. Kindly try from the
Yes,
same
sir.
device, ma'am. Just that's why I'm asking you.
Okay.
Now you try, ma'am. There is some options.
Okay, sir.
Just now I enabled it. That's why I'm checking. That's why I'm asking you.
Okay, I'll check it, sir.
Yes, please. Suman Kumar. Suman Kumar, can you hear my voice? Kindly text me a text in the chat box.
यस सर, अब आ रही है आपके पास।
Oh, जी, thank you, thank you,
Good
thank you.
यस
Good
सर,
afternoon, good afternoon,
गुड आफ्टरनून सर।
good afternoon. Sriranjani ma'am.
Sir, again, it is showing that it is not enabled.
That's why I made you as co-host.
I'm just
I
trying,
made
sir.
you co-host. Now, please try.
Yes, sir.
Share. I share I can able to. Yes, sir, ma'am. Can you see your profile? I am sharing. Hope you can see these things.
Yes, sir. I'm able to see
Yeah.
that.
Yes, sir. I will
Yes.
stop sharing. Then you have.
Sir, I'm sharing it. Is it visible?
No, ma'am. Not visible.
Okay, sir. I'll try it one more time.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now has started screen sharing. No, very good, ma'am. Now it is visible.
Yes, sir. I'll just try to change my slides also. You just let
Please proceed.
Yes, sir.
It's moving, ma'am. It's perfectly moving. Things are
Right,
fine.
sir.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Fine.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Some of our association members have joined via the YouTube link. That's why I don't want to waste the time. Let us start this webinar. So on behalf of the association, this is Nias, presently president of this association. I feel happy and associated with this NGO since 2021. On behalf of our Association of Global Academician and Researcher, in general, members from Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, I wholeheartedly greetings to you all and welcome you on behalf of the association. It's my duty to introduce our resource person of the day, Dr. Sri Ranjani Madam. Madam is vast experience. Sri Ranjani Mokshagandam presently serving as a professor. Madam completed her PhD in Bangalore University, Bangalore. She completed her MBA in Vishwaraya Technological University, Belgaum. Ma'am completed her UG degree in Bangalore University. Ma'am has vast experience and completed various certification courses. Her profile is very vast. It's about 72 pages. Ma'am is associated with our association very long back. She is one of the prestigious member of our association. Ma'am has secured various awards and achievements. Some of the specific top 50 eminent teachers of the year 2023 Young Achiever Award, Educators Empowering India Excellence Awards, Academic Excellence Awards, Best Academician Award in the year 2023, United Champions 2023 Excellence Awards, Best Innovative Faculty Award. On behalf of our association, Agar Bharat Ratna Sir M. Visvesvaraya Memorial Award in the year of 2023, TIP Inspiring Educators Award 2023, one of our prestigious award, Agar Educator Award in the year of 2023, Inspired Excellence Award, Young Achiever Award, SDGs Champions of the Year Award, Agar Woman Academic Achiever Award, Best Series Best Educator Award, Eminent Woman Excellence Award, People Transformation Award, Education Excellence Award, and so on. The Agar Peace Ambassador Award, the list is going on. With this, one of the eminent personality, today we have the webinar on effective communication and presentation skills for faculty as well as the students. Some of the members joined via the Zoom app. Most of our association members are, we have planned to share the session via the YouTube link. The link is not shared with you, but the same thing is shared in our association group. Hopefully, this session will be very fruitful. With the short introduction about the resource person, now I call our speaker of the day. Ma'am, now you can proceed, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for your availability. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. I hope I am audible and visible. Right, sir. Thank you. So I welcome each one of you to the faculty as well as the student development program by Agar, Association of Global Academicians and Researchers, Tamil Nadu. Our today's webinar's discussion, it's on effective communication and presentation skills, both for faculty as well as for students. Quickly, let's get into the introduction and let's try to understand what is the importance of communication. So would anybody like to answer what actually communication means? What is communication? I hope you can unmute yourselves. If there is no permission, you can even type it in the chat box. What is communication, respected audience? Anybody? Would you like to share your perspectives? Okay, Samira Rafiq ma'am says it's the interaction, definitely. Sir says it is sharing, of course. Then, what is the communication, participants? You can type it in the chat box or even you can unmute yourselves and share your perspectives. Right. No problem. So, to understand communication, let us start it with a very small story. Let us just imagine you're on a desert island. Okay. You spot a ship far away. Then you also have a flare gun, but you do not have any idea how to use that flare gun. Now what happens? You shoot, but the signal, it fizzles out, or it just say it loses its momentum. In simple words, if you shoot, it just fails. Now what will happen? The ship sails away and you have to remain stranded, lost. Now with this simple two-liner story, did you understand what actually the problem was? Let us try to think it on these grounds. Say, was the problem your lack of a signal? Or was it your inability to communicate effectively? Now that's what communication is. It's not just about sending out a signal, but also ensuring that it is properly received and it is properly understood. Right? So what is communication really? Say at its core, communication, it is the bridge that connects your ideas, that connects your emotions as well as your actions. So I would like to say, it's not just about what you say. It is how you say it, how it is understood, how it is perceived by others, and whether it gets the result what you wanted. Ultimately, why you communicated, was that intention, did it fulfill? That is the thing. Say for students, communication, it helps you stand out in the class. You can ace your interviews and also you can express your ideas more confidently. Suppose if it is for faculty, it ensures that your lectures inspire, your research is valued, as well as your collaboration is something that grows on. Means I would like to say, communication, it's not rocket science. It is just a skill and we all can master that. Now, let us look at the magic of communication through three key areas. First one is building relationships. This is something like the foundation of trust. So just think of relationships like Wi-Fi. Okay, they don't work without a strong connection. Am I right? And that connection is communication. Whether it is with your friends, professors, colleagues. So communication builds the trust that also strengthens your relationships. You might ask me, ma'am, why should we actually care about this? One thing, trust, it reduces misunderstandings. It reduces any sort of conflicts. Second thing is strong connections will make collaboration as well as teamwork more smoother, more enjoyable, right? Say for example, do you all remember that one teacher or that one friend you could always rely on? Why? Why did you trust them? One simple reason, because they listened to you and communicated clearly with you. Am I right? So 85% of job success, it is attributed to soft skills, especially like communication. And this was said in a LinkedIn study. And trust, it becomes the foundation of these sort of soft skills. Second thing is sharing knowledge. Sharing knowledge is something like passing the torch. So knowledge sharing, it is the heartbeat of education. But when it becomes effective, only if your communication is understood. You can think of knowledge like electricity. Now, think of communication, it is the wire that will be delivering it to where it is needed. Now, without this wire, electricity is useless. Am I right? Suppose a faculty member is teaching a complex topic, say something like quantum mechanics or literary criticism. If at all it is delivered like a riddle, puzzle, mystery, anything, what will happen? Students will definitely tune out. They ignore whatever you are trying to tell them. But how about if you start with those relatable examples and if you have a clear language? suddenly light bulbs go off in the students' minds. Am I right? So 60% of communication, we also have to note that it is non-verbal. So as I already mentioned, it is not just what you say, but how you say it. A professor's tone, body language, enthusiasm, all these things, it can either make or break a lecture. Right? Okay. Third point, influencing outcomes. This is something like a game changer. So communication, it isn't just about sharing information. It's also about inspiring action. Now, in simple words, it is like the difference between hearing a lecture and being moved by it. Why this becomes relevant? See, a great communicator can influence your decisions. He or she can motivate teams and also shape your opinions. Don't you think so? Now, this applies to teachers who are trying to deliver, say, research proposals, or even students who are trying to participate in GDs, group discussions, or debates. For example, think of Malala Yousafzai. We all know about her, the young activist. Now, her story and clear message about the importance of education, it has inspired millions globally. So that is the power of communication. Turning one's personal experiences into a universal movement. What do you say? Even Albert Einstein, he developed the theory of relativity, as we all know. Now, at that time, his equations, they were groundbreaking. They were innovative. But the fate was hardly anyone understood them. Right? The theory of relativity. Now, to communicate them effectively, what he did, he used the now a famous example of sitting on a moving train to explain relativity. What happened? Suddenly the world understood it. Right? So, all of you please understand, communication, it isn't optional, it is essential. It is how you build relationships, how you share knowledge, as well as how you influence the world around you. Are we clear so far? Am I too fast? Yes, sorry. Suman Kumar sir says the process of exchanging information, ideas, or emotions between two persons. Perfect, sir. Yeah. No problem. Nia sir says he has some technical issues. No problem, sir. Yes. Are we clear so far, audience? Or am I too fast?
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, sir.
No, it's clear, ma'am. It's clear.
Clear. Okay, right, sir. Okay. The next thing is establishing a connection with your audience. So let me ask you all a question. Have you ever been in a lecture where your professor talks at you and not with you? What do I mean by this? That means your teacher, your professor, whoever it is, they have no eye contact, no spark, or you can feel there is just a flood of information. Means it's like trying to have a conversation with a brick wall. Not fun, am I right? Now, flip that coin. Imagine the same professor gets you, he reads the room and makes things come alive. That is the magic of connecting with your audience. Let's also talk about how to do that. What does connecting actually mean? Say, I'm speaking now and no one is listening. Let us assume, just an example. It means if no one is listening to me, it means I'm just talking to myself. Am I right? Nothing more than that is going on. Now, connecting means making sure my audience are tuned in, you all are engaged and actually interested in what I'm trying to tell. Isn't it? Now, I'm not just the talker, but I am the connector. Do you get the gist? And please trust me, this becomes the game changer. So here there are 3 key powers to create that connection. First thing is empathy. Would anybody like to say what is empathy? What do you understand with this? What is empathy? Nowadays, this is our topmost soft skill. We keep uttering this word empathy, right? What is this, audience?
Trying to feel
Yeah.
what other person is going through.
Right, Jasmine ma'am, thank you for that. And even Samira Rafiq ma'am says putting yourself in others' shoes. Perfect. Yes. So putting yourself in their shoes. All right. Now, in simple words, let me tell you, this is where you stop being the expert and start being human. So empathy, it's not about understanding, it's about understanding where your audience is coming from. What actually do they need? What do they care about? What are they struggling with? Once you tap into that, your message becomes 100 times more powerful. Now, why it works? One thing, because when you show empathy, you build trust. When they trust you, they listen to you. Got that connection? Right. Say, for instance, say you are teaching physics to a bunch of arts students. The first thing you realize is that equations make the art students' head spin because it is not their cup of tea, in simple words, right? You're trying to teach physics to art students. So, what you have to do, instead of diving into the math, you try to explain the concepts with metaphors they get. Something like comparing the quantum mechanics, maybe to a game of hide and seek, right? Something like that. So studies also show that 92% of students, they stay engaged when they feel their instructor understands them, right? And this was given in the Educator Insights. It says that 92% of students, they feel, yes, we are engaged. They stay engaged when they feel that their teacher is understanding them, right? That is the power of empathy. Then engagement. See, you just imagine trying to watch a movie, but every 5 minutes, your screen, it is going blank. How do you feel? Annoying, right? Now, that's what happens when your presentation doesn't engage or it is not able to hold your audience. So, if you want people to stay with you, you need to keep them on their toes. And that's where engagement comes in. See, engagement, it is not just about talking, it is about getting people involved. For example, instead of talking at your students for 40 minutes straight, only you are speaking, why don't you ask them to solve a problem in pairs? Why don't you group them? Then ask them to share their findings with the group. Now, what will happen? You are making the same old session more interactive. Plus, you can also boost the retention of your audience. Harvard Business Review also says that engaged audiences, they remember 20% more information than the passive ones, it seems. Passive ones are, they just sit, they listen whatever you are giving lecture, and they move out of the class. So engaged audiences, they remember 20% more if you engage them inside your classroom, right? Okay. Then coming to storytelling, this is the secret weapon. Everyone, even me, you, we love a good story, right? And that's why we watch movies, we read books, or even we just scroll through Instagram, isn't it?